everyone, today we are going to talk about a very important topic affecting many young people during the pandemic, mental health, and we are going to talk to him. Hi everyone, how have you been dealing with the situation?
For me, it's been really difficult to maintain a healthy routine before I could see my friend, go to school, and play sports, which helped me maintain balance. Now it's everything online. I feel like I am stuck in front of a screen all day, and this has increased my anxiety a lot. I worry about the future, whether the things will go back to normal because I keep thinking about the news and how the panic affecting the whole world. Even my grades have dropped. Why not? I can course in online classes like before.
I also feel like I am always tired, and even when I try to rest. The pandemic routine changed everything. Before, contact with my friends and interaction at school gave me a positive energy. But now, without that interaction, everything seems monotonous. Spending so much time at home has made me more introspective, and sometimes I even miss the little things, like catching the bus or having a quick conversation in the school hallway. The fact that I can go out and do things I enjoy is affecting me emotionally, and this ends up affecting how I deal with class and other activities.
You raised some really important points. The pandemic has brought in new challenges to young people's mental health, and it is essential to talk about this. Seek support and remember that you are not alone.
Literário Coffee Shop, now offering home delivery.
We are back, and now we will see it that really is like in the classroom.
Now, let's review some grammar. Let's start with the difference between active and passive voice. In the active voice, the subject performs the action, as in, she wrote a letter. In the passive voice, the focus is on the action, as in, a letter was written by her.
Well, I find the passive voice is often used when that matters is the outcome of the action and not necessarily who did it. For example, in academic tests or news stories, we often see phrases like the results were published or a solution was found. This helps to give more importance to what happening and not to do who did it. I think it's a way to make the text more formal, and it's also useful when the author of the action is not important or is not known. In my writing, I've tried to use the passive voice when I think will help to highlight that really matters.
Yes, that's right. Now let's talk about phrasal verbs, which are very common in English. For example, the phrasal verb turn off means to turn off. When we combine a verb with a preposition or adverb, the meaning can be changed completely.
If always had difficult understanding phrasal verbs because the verb alone has a meaning, but when it adds preposition, it can completely change. Example that always confuses me is give up if you just use give means to give some time. But give up means to give up some time totalmente diferente. I noticed that many native English speakers use phrasal verbs the time and intake is as matter of practice to understand how they work and in at films of series. Try to pay more attention to how these verbs were said.
Yes, exactly. That's right. And we also have prepositional verbs, which they require a specific preposition, as in the preposition look at, which means to look at.
I find it interesting how prepositional verbs work because the preposition can completely change the meaning of the verb. For example, look at and look for have different meanings, and also see that these verbs are used a lot in everyday life. So it's important to learn them well to prove fluency.
And there is a point very important to make in the sentence. You have to separate the prepositional verbs of the phrasal verbs to make sure that the meaning of the entire sentence is protected and correctable. You understand that?
You and em dog grammar exercises or even watching videos in English and try to identify phrasal verbs and prepositional verbs because in criminal trade essential to communicating more naturally and think the more practice, the easier it's going to be using them correctly.
Great! With practice, these grammatical structures become more natural, and now you are ready to use these forms in your daily life.
Remember, both mental health and grammar learning are essential. Let's keep it moving forward together, one step at a time.
Olha que legal.
Ah, não, amigo, eu já comecei a gravar. É só passar na. Ficava um minuto embaixo d'água boa.